Okay. Cool. There we go. How is everybody? I hope the music is not overtly loud. I don't think it is. I don't think it should be. It should be pretty low. But I'm gonna lower it even more. Huh? You don't hear it now? Damn. Okay. So this should be good. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Well, anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. You can see I've already found a fucking permanent spot for my helmet. I mean, maybe not permanent. I am going to be like selling this thing because it is too small on me, unfortunately. I would have liked to keep my first prototype, but as all things that do not fit, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. You know, as Martin Luther King said, I think. Was it Martin Luther King? I don't know.
If it doesn't fit, you must.
Nah, I know. That's fucking OBJ. Not OBJ. Is it? OJ. Yeah, OJ Simpson. Yeah. It's fucking lawyer. Like, I'm trying to get the chat to fucking talk and be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. So. I have decided. Also, Dina, what the fuck? You just say hi and you leave me? What are you doing? You sucking a dick right now? Timmy's or some shit? Busy? Too busy to say anything other? Oh, you didn't even say hi. You just said penis. Wow. You didn't even acknowledge me. That's basically what it is. You just dropped the penis and left. Okay, so, anyways. What I am trying to do here is... That's not correct. That's not correct at all. Is that it? Okay. Maybe I just... If I refresh it, perhaps... There we go. There we go. The screen has been refreshed. Nice shirt. Thank you. My beautiful wife got it for me. I used to make the joke that, like, my mom has a decent sense of like style, basically, and I used to kind of make the joke on, like, if somebody complimented my shirt or like my shorts or something like that, oftentimes I'd be like, yeah, thanks, my mom got it for me. And I go like, holy shit, dude, anything my mom has ever gotten me has been like the most horrible looking shit ever. Alright, so yeah, anyways, what we're doing, I don't know, I just kind of like started working because I was kind of in the middle of things here. But what we're doing is, if you guys remember this beautiful art that I have here, I basically made it in Photoshop. Like, I made this on stream. This specific art, I made it on stream. And what I want is, after going, let me just go on Reddit and show you what I mean. Let's see. Posts, I think. I post a lot on the Reddit, but let me just find it. There we go. So, I started doing a little project a while ago where I basically started trying to actually make this as like a framed and proper thing. Basically, speaking of, the post right before that is me finding a dude playing Storm with that name, and I just decided to post it because I thought it was funny, but apparently the moderators didn't think that was funny. So the post got removed pretty fucking quickly. I don't know why though. I thought it was hilarious. I just said happy gay because that was the month. But yeah, the mods didn't like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so I started prototyping the idea. I started doing I started sending Jelly Bean these cutout things in order to hopefully get it cut out. Nice haircut, cut boy. Thank you. I did it myself. I actually did. I shaved myself, and actually while doing it yesterday, I was like, huh, maybe I should do a grooming stream. Maybe I should do like not the Diddy kind of grooming, but you know, maybe I should do like a grooming stream where like I just let my hair go out after a month as I usually do, and then I set up a camera inside the bathroom and I just kind of like show you how I groom my mustache, my fucking like my beard, how I shape it, how I cut my hair, you know, how I do all that stuff, and you know how I take care of everything. Basically, I was thinking of just doing that because I do groom myself often, not in a Chris Hansen kind of way. I mean, hey, I've groomed myself since I was 11. I mean, technically, I've been touching my own dick since I was 11. Is that? I don't know. Like, when was the first time you guys jerked off? Technically, you've been grooming yourself for years. You goon often? Do I goon often? 11? Yeah, those. What was? Explain it to me. How? Come on. How do we? Like, how did you do? I'll tell you what my story was. Essentially, my dad put a big ass fucking TV in the living room, and he connected it to a dish network, and I was there while the guy fucking set the password for all the pornography channels, and I figured out pretty fucking quickly that he was pressing 0000. So I had all the porn available on the big fucking TV whenever my parents were gone out of the house. I watched porn on a fucking 50-inch TV, dude, just chilling with a 0000 passcode on all the porn channels. You know what's funny? My dad didn't even know that was the passcode. He had no idea. He was like, I never watched it on the TV. Why the fuck would I know what the passcode was? I just let him set it and I forgot what it was. And I was the only one in that house that knew that the passcode for the porn channels was 0000. Shampoo and soap. Oh wow, you did it without material. Nah, dude, I had a whole fucking couch and I was just going at it. I had the websites pre-discovered. Oh, yeah, no, see, I didn't have a laptop or anything that I could, like, visit the sites on. It was a TV thing for me for a little bit. Until my father finally got me a laptop, and then I started using the laptop. Obviously, it's a little bit more private and, you know, more convenient than just chilling, you know, legs spread on the fucking... on the couch, just, you know. Oh, you watched the movies. What movies, dude? Like the whole fucking hour-long thing? How long do you need to jerk off, dude? Like a jerk-off session is like, you should be good. You should be able to get yourself to come pretty fucking quickly. Or do you like sit there, you know? Do you like sit there, rub your nipples, you know, like give yourself a little massage under the balls? Is that like, do you get into it? Do you just let yourself, is that the kind of woman you are, Coco? Then I had my eyes shut and imagined them through the memory when I did the biz. Oh, so you watched them and then you fucking went. Damn. Nah, I can't do that. I can't work on imagination. See, men can use their minds and not need porn. No, he needed porn. He just watched it and then like reenacted it, I guess. I don't think he reenacted it, but he reenacted it in his head. You didn't have a smartphone back then? Yeah, me neither. I had a BlackBerry. I had this phone. Hold on, let me show you what phone I had. Yeah. 1 sec. It's right here. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I haven't shut up in a while, so Spotify. Oh, no, Spotify. I had this phone. It was the even older version. This is like a newer version of the phone that I had. All the way up until like I was 17, I had this phone. You had one of those too, the fucking Blackberries? Dude, Jellybean pulled out a fucking S2 and S3. She was like pulling out fucking S's all out of fucking nowhere, like Samsungs and shit. I was like, dude, did you fucking upgrade your phone every like 2 years? Holy shit. So hold on. So I had this, okay? And then my mom got me this massive fucking tablet of a phone, right? That was this fucking size. No joke. I had a tablet for a phone for like a good 3 years and I carried it. It was like in my pocket and it would actually fit in my pocket because my jeans were fucking huge. Then I still have, then I got this phone when I got this phone right here, which I used as a stream deck in Ukraine and in Germany, but I got an actual stream deck now, so it's just chilling. This phone my uncle got for me when I turned 18, I think. And I used it all the way up until I bought this phone in Ukraine. So by the point I switched phones, I think I had this phone for about 10 fucking years. This was actually pretty insane that this survived 10 fucking years, to be fair. I went through university with this phone. No, wait. I got this phone when I was 20. Okay, it survived 8 years. Yeah. It still works. I can still turn it on. It barely fucking charges. It has to be plugged in. Otherwise it dies in 10 minutes. And like it's so fucking slow. No. It was huge. I was able to fit like a whole tablet in my pocket. I wish wait, maybe I can find a picture. Hold on. Let me go on the Facebook. And we'll see. Maybe I can find a picture with like the tablet phone, and although I doubt it, I don't think I do. Bro, I don't give a shit. Take me to my profile. All right, let's see. Around the time that I had a tablet for a phone. Yeah, there it is. There fucking is. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let me just save this. And not dox myself completely. I'm already doxing myself by showing Facebook photos. Okay, so. This was my phone for a while. This motherfucker. Right? This is a normal phone in the background. For reference. That was my fucking phone. Serdy, what's up, dude? So yeah, for a while that massive fucking tablet was my phone. And it would fit in my pocket. But yeah. And then a subscribe. Psyche, it feels like you subscribe every fucking week. Like, every time I fucking go live, Psyche fucking subscribes. I mean, to be fair, I only go live 4 times a month, so Like maybe they just kind of run like, because I only do stream 4 times. Yeah, there it is. She's fucking, she's dropping 5. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. To Surdy. Surdy got one. Nice. Who's Barry Vixen? King Asteroid Official. Anna. Coco. Good, good, good. A whole bunch of them. We're getting all the fucking little bubbles. And it's beautiful. All the alerts are working. Everything is working. Look at that. And the titties. Gee, Mr. T, what wasn't sub to you? Mr. T has always told me he don't like giving money to Mr. Bezos. So he asked me to set up a Patreon, and I did. And I don't think he ever visited my Patreon. I think he was the one who asked me to set up a Patreon because he doesn't like sending money to Bezos. You never said that. No, you were the one who said that. You said like, oh, I don't like giving money to Twitch or something. Like, is there a way to like donate so more money like goes to you? So I think that exact week I set up like a PayPal and a Patreon. Yeah, you did, dude. I can go find it. It was there. I read somewhere that Bezos doesn't even know he owns Twitch. Dude, honestly, when you're that fucking rich and you have that many fucking businesses running, like at that point, I think you can forget a couple. Like just, oh, it's basically like having, you know, 100 babies, you know? Oh, was your name Abdullah and I called you Mahmoud? I'm sorry. I have like 100 others, dude. Wow, maybe something like donate to you directly when you lived in Ukraine. I think that was it. But yeah, you asked and like I set it up that week. Now that you live in the States, everything's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you visited. You're good. But yeah, in Germany. I'm just saying that's how it was. But yes, thank you. Is that a train? Oh, it is a level 2 hype train. Oh my god, we can hype train. we haven't hype trained in a while. Hold on, give me a sec. My sounds? What sound? No? I'll need to see. Sorry. No, that worked. Did you not hear it? Properties, speakers. Let me see. Where's the whip? That worked. It worked. You heard that? Okay, there we go. They're working. Kind of. You lived like a king in Ukraine and now you're broke. Hey. I still have a better setup than you. Calling me a brokey, dude. I still have fucking 4 screens, 2 computers. What do you mean brokey? I'm more broke than I was in Ukraine for sure, but I don't. He still lives like a king. Thank you very much. Yeah. Show me your stocks. I don't trade stocks. That's why I'm not a brokey. Mr. Coco. I don't trade stocks. That's why I ain't fucking broke. What? Oh yeah. Show me yours, Coco. Show me yours, brokey. Broski, sorry. Mr. T, don't make me cut you. Psyche, you got stock? You work in a bank. Do you own stock? Are you like a... Yeah, I know. I know you already have. But yeah, no, I don't do stock. I might do it like later in life when I feel I'm a little bit more comfortable with cash, but right now, yeah, no, I know you showed me like 2 months ago, less, a month ago or something. But yeah, no, I don't know. Anyways, back to fucking work. I already showed you guys my phone and shit. So back to work. Ooh, I love this song. But yeah, oh, sorry, dude, I completely distracted me. We have a hype train. Let me hype train. Sorry, thank you so much for the hype train. Get your emotes ready. Okay, it's quiet. Hold on. Okay. Hi. No. Alright, thank you so much for the hype train. Psyche gifted 5 subs. Did anyone else do anything? Because usually hype trains don't just start with like 5 gifted. Like 2 people at least have to do something. That's why I didn't like... Oh yeah. My little fucking conductor hat. I guess. Why is the category Helldivers? Oh, my bad. Category needs to be art. Alright, well. Anyways, so... yeah, so the idea was... if you guys remember the art... Oh my god. Let's see. Where is it, Edit? Yeah, so if you guys remember... A while ago, I made this art, and I started trying to fucking make cutouts of it from paper in hopes of getting something nice. My second project was a little bit more like beautiful looking. I still have it here actually. Let me find it. Give me a sec here. Right. So, 3D version of my art. Yeah, basically. So, originally I made this like it was a little cutout. Yeah, it was a little cutout of this piece of art. Piece of shit. Okay, whatever. Here's a little better. Right? So it was a cutout. It didn't really work out. It was a little floppy and shit. Didn't really look that nice. But second one was a little bit nicer. This worked out a lot better. But obviously it's still paper, so you know, gluing it properly and like getting it to like stick together was not, you know, was not easy, and it still kind of like bends and shit, so I don't feel like this looks good. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all paper. I just kind of like cut paper and like I made a frame and yada yada yada. Right. Got me blushing. That eye contact was intense. What? I'm looking at the fucking camera, dude. Oh my god, you people got me blushing. Space and time frozen during that eye contact. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, so yeah, anyway, so this. Now, I have been working on Blender to kind of make something along these lines right here. And in that sense, this is how it is. I want to make like a frame where these would just kind of easily just slot into place. And then you can kind of like set a light under the frame or something like that that would just shine, stare. Okay, let me see. You horny motherfuckers. Let's see. What was it? Huh? What? What work? Oh, okay, there we go. You know? Oh, you know. The fuck, dude. Coco. You've been on Instagram too much. Watching that dude go like, what if I... Yeah. Yeah, you've been sending me like some fucking weird shit, like he's a fucking frog and shit like that. I guess it's nice that he's like expanding his horizons. But yeah. It's weird. What if I were your Uber? No. He's been doing a little bit more of the what is it called? I don't know, like he's been doing more fucking a frog just kind of jumping around. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's art. I don't know. I don't give a shit about the ones that where like they're close up to his face. Like it's okay. The first one was funny. The second one was like okay. And the third one we're like, dude, calm down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta delete this motherfucker. Vertices. And we can start here. Hop. Hop. POV, it's raining. Every one of y'all hates it when I send his reels. I don't care about the ones where he's like looking at the camera, because like again, first one was funny. But I do find like his other newer stuff cringe and funny. Like where he green screens and shit. Like it's funny in a cringe way. He's kind of he knows it's cringe at that point, and he's just doing it to be funny, and I think it is. What's your t-shirt? What's on my t-shirt? It is Demon Slayer, the fucking anime, which I like, and I think eventually I want to print his sword and his sword, and I want to kind of like display two swords, because the blue guy is Dahlia's favorite character. The yellow guy is my favorite character in the anime, basically. She got us matching shirts when she was at Walmart. She found these shirts were being sold, so yeah. Nice hat. Thank you, Psyche. Psyche got a hype train for us, so I wear the hat for the rest of the stream. I am now a conductor for the rest of the stream. I got the hats and I need to fucking use them. Now, obviously, I want to like make my own hats, make my own shit later on, like the Helldiver helmet over there. But yeah, for now, anytime like I find something funny at the thrift store. But yeah, is Demon Slayer. Funny enough, their second season is on a train, so the conductor hat is very fitting with the anime, because the second season was like all about a train. Like most of it, not all of it, but like most of it was on a train. And it was kind of investigating. Winston, yes. The bobber is here. He's sleeping. How you doing, Anna? Hope you're having a good day. You don't usually speak in my stream, so it's nice to see you talking. Let's see. Thanks, enjoy. But yeah, basically I want to try 3D printing this because I feel like this would be a decently easy project that I can print in one print. Like one quick 7-hour print should be enough for this. And hey, maybe I can actually produce these. Because these I feel like I could like produce and sell if people are actually interested in. And then that would motivate me to make more art of cities, because then I can turn them into this. Because it's nice to because it's not nice to hear me talking. Aw, you being a Nazi in my chat. We don't condone Nazis in here. Like a grammar Nazi. Oh, that's horrible. Why would you do that? Okay. Ooh, no, that has to be on the line. And it goes all the way down. Okay. So that's these now. These nuts. And then we just want to add these windows. But yeah, I'm so proud of the Helldiver helmet. It looks fucking cool, and I think I'll be proud of this project too. I could have done this a lot easier and a lot quicker, but I decided to be a bitch just for the sake of this project. And then I'll probably switch out, but yeah. And like start doing it the easier way. Ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. Alright, so now to turn it into a 3D object, we exit the mode. Click, convert to mesh. That one's converted to mesh, we can go into edit mode again, A and then F, and we fill it in. And we select these. Extrude them. Fill the selection, press P. Disconnect the selection, and then just go like this. Edit mode, make this a bit thicker for printing. And we can move this all the way to the back here. Okay. Does that make sense? Ooh, I actually like the fact that they're like sticking out a little bit, but that is not what we are trying to do. We go Boolean and then take this, take that bit. Bruh. Select the fucking object. Thank you. There we go. Now we have holes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. I'm very curious. I want to try to... Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm working on stuff for the first day of school. You're fine. So how's everybody been? How's life? How's work? How's, you know, all the bad shit, basically. Okay, so I want to add a curve, a Bezier. I can edit it. Select all. Delete vertices. And then I can start from here. Like an absolute madman. Now I can work my way up here. And get here. And then here. Okay. You little shit. Okay, there we go. I'll print this for next time, by the way. Like the 3D print for this. I'll print it and I'll probably update about it in the creative chat. For sure. Because I think this is gonna look absolutely fucking dashing. But we're gonna, by the end of this stream, we're gonna have a full render of this project. We're gonna have an estimate of how much it's gonna cost to print and a sliced model on a USB ready to just press print and it'll be printed. So basically this is what I'm trying to reach by the end of this stream at the very least. Just a certain end product, I guess. some trees. Okay, never mind. Yes, can I ask a very dumb question? No questions are dumb, only people. No, I'm joking. I used to make that joke when I taught a 3D class in, like back in university. People will be like, oh, no. Why does it cost money to print? I mean, you have the printer. Well, yeah, the printer prints with material though, doesn't it? So, well, obviously, okay, so let's call it this project. All right, this was made out of paper. Paper costs money. The printer razor blade costs money to replace after a while. My time, I guess, costs money, but, you know, nobody gives a shit about that. So yeah, so the material that it costs. Same for the helmet, for example. The helmet is made out of this shit right here. It's resin, right? This is part of the helmet, and it was a failed print. Resin costs about 20 bucks per bottle of this shit. So let me show you a bottle of resin looks like. So, this is still an unopened bottle of resin, right? It's like, it's liquid, and it's about 1 kilo of resin. And this costs about $20. That helmet used up 2 bottles. So the helmet, just material-wise, just resin, cost about $40. If you include the paint, that's probably another like 15 bucks. If you think, you know, the vinyl that I used to like make the logo on the side, that's another like 3 bucks, was it? 5 bucks, something like that. And the logo that we printed on the side, how much was the vinyl sheet? $2? Okay, so yeah, like again, material costs in general, because this, I'm gonna print this with resin. It's gonna be a 3D like print. So you see this is like separate 3D layers. It's an actual thing. So I'm gonna be printing this out of resin, and I should know like how much resin I'm going to use in order to make this, basically. Thanks for explaining. No worries. Oh, sorry. I went back to work without switching the screens. But yeah, the print isn't going to be done today because I think this is going to take about 7 hours to print because of the way I'll be layering it. Okay. Okay, this castle is gonna be the death of me, and I think I'm gonna have to make this flag thicker because I don't think the resin is going to hold. Oh, even though I am printing large, but I am going to have to make that. I'm gonna have to make that flagpole because, well, you can see the way it got printed in the other project. I don't know, does it? You see, it's a little shitty thing up there. It never really got cut out properly because it was too tiny. And I think resin is going to be like pretty much the same story. And it's not going to cut out now. I'm going to make it a little thicker. But I'm going to leave myself the choice of being able to cut it off if I want to. Alright, so we're just gonna make this, and then I'll try to make like a big ball up here. And we're gonna go straight down, thick like that. Beautiful. You little bitch. How dare you? Okay. I was going to actually do this thing during this stream where like every time I have to Google something or like search for a tutorial, I take a shot. But I've gotten so fucking good at Blender that like half the time I only need the tutorial like once every session or something like that. Funny thing is, I've only been using Blender for about a month. I'm just that fucking good, mate. Okay. Catherine, Scramble went on your channel last night to a clip that said you were married. We didn't know. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure I told Retro, but I don't think you were there. Yes, I am married. I recently got married on the 9th. So today is my first 1 month anniversary, I guess, for marriage. But yeah. Excessive complicated. Thanks for explaining. Cool. Yeah, I even proposed on stream because I met her on stream. We're still waiting on wedding pictures, but we will post some of them in my Discord once we get them. But yes, we had a wedding. I've been married. I've been a married man for about a month. He is an old married man now. Indubitably. Wait, what clip did you see? Was it the proposal? Or was it just me telling someone I'm married? No, I don't. Probably the fucked up proposal, yeah. The what? Oh, that shit. Oh, okay. It was in the. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, the chat was trying to blackmail me because I fuck up June and July sometimes, so I say June instead of July. And it doesn't help that my girlfriend's birthday is on fucking July. So yeah, so when I said I got married in June, I meant July. But I wished I got married in June, to be honest. I think it would have been so funny to get married on 6/9/2025. But it was a bit too. So I got married on 7/9. But yeah, how you doing, Catherine? It's been a while since I've seen you in here. I hope you've been doing okay. It's been a while since I've seen you just in general, even in stream reviews. Like, I personally haven't been hanging out in there, but I've seen that you started hanging out in there again. And this is that. Hey, it's okay to call her girlfriend. He's still in love as if it were his girlfriend. It's very romantic. Did you call her your girlfriend? Wife. Yes, I'm still not used to it. And we skipped the fiance phase like completely. What, we were like fiancés for like 2 months or something. Like we were barely fiancé. Huh? Yeah, a month and a week after. We got married a month and a week after I proposed. So yeah, we were like barely fiancés for any decent amount of time. So we just kind of like moved to wife from girlfriend, and it's weird. It's definitely fucking weird. Saying fiance was yeah. I'm glad I didn't have to sit there, get used to calling her my fiance, and then sit there and fucking get used to calling her. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, getting used to calling her a wife after getting used to calling her a fiance. I probably would have just called her my fiance for the rest of the marriage. Congratulations on the marriage. Thank you very much, Scramble. How you doing? Never left there, but yeah, I'm chilling. You? It's not that you left, but it's just you kind of stopped joining stream review sessions for a while. It was just me, Scramble, and Retro for a while. But yeah, I've just not been joining ever since I came to America because it's such a weird time, like 3 p.m. on Friday. Like, I just finished work, I want to leave the house, I want to go buy stuff. It's a very weird time. Should have told me the music was like blasting. Holy shit. I just realized that the music was like almost as loud as I was. I can't remember when that was, but it was probably life shit. Yeah. Congrats. Thank you. Cool. But yeah, I mean, after the marriage, I got a 3D printer, and I have been printing. I've been going ham. I mean, you probably saw in the creative. I've posted updates on the stuff in the creative inside of Small Streamer community. But right now, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Right now, I'm making this kind of art that I want to kind of like put together and see how I can fit it in order to make something very pretty in 3D, like a 3D frame kind of situation. Does that make sense? Let me show you what I mean. Like this kind of thing, you see right here, right here, right there. This kind of situation. Like I wanna try doing that with this. Now that I have a 3D printer, I can. Because I've tried it with paper, and while it looked nice, I just don't think paper is good enough for this kind of stuff. What did I decide? in this one, I decided that these over here, that this is on its own, and these two are on their own. Okay. Okay, that's completely fair. Okay. And this would be in front of everything else, so send that down. Take that all the way down here. Put that here. Take that here. And then send it all the way here. Holy shit. Okay, so I guess these little... Whoop. Okay. But yeah. What can a man talk about? Oh yeah, other projects. I haven't even talked to you guys about the fucking hidden blade. I'm working on a mechanical hidden blade. I'm not sure about like finishing that project. I ordered a hidden blade off of Temu, and it's like a cheap, shitty plastic hidden blade. And the idea is that I would try to open it, gut it, and see how it works, and then modify it to make it better. That's the idea. Okay? Otherwise, if I open Discord, I can show you guys the hidden blade schematic that I have. Yeah, so I have this hidden blade schematic right here that I'm thinking of. Basically, this would be the blade part. It would slide out when I open this latch right here, which means it kind of like opens, like this would be the only thing that kind of is holding it in place. So it would like kind of slide out, no springs, no nothing. It would slide out on the forcefulness of the push. And then whenever I need it to kind of like unlatch, it would have this latch in order to latch in place. And this would be held by a what is it called? A rubber band here to kind of like keep hold and keep this latched up. So all I would have to do theoretically in order to bring the blade back in is tap it with my finger in order to actuate this mechanism and unlatch it, and it should in theory fall into place. That's my idea for the mechanism of the hidden blade. Right? Now, I don't fucking know if that's gonna work. And I really don't want to sit there printing and figuring out whether it is. So for now, the idea is that I would, you know, I would get an already functional one, gut it, modify it, and see if that actually like works out for me. So I ordered two just in case. Just in case like I gut one way too hard and I destroy it. But yeah. So that's my next project, at least. With this one and the hidden blade. I have so many projects that I want to get to. I don't know. My creative juices have been like jizzing over everybody's fucking face for the past few months. I've been feeling a little bit more creative and wanting to work on my own shit. Also, welcome in, Zul. How you doing? The helmet is done, Zool. I don't know if you were paying attention to that project or not, but yeah, my Helldiver helmet is done. I'm waiting for Boots to come into my chat and actually just like see the Helldiver helmet, because I'm like the instant Boots kind of shows up in my chat, I'm gonna be like, yeah, look at this helmet, dude. Look at this shit that I made. Das ist bad. Das ist keine gut. Okay. Yeah. The helmet fell out. The mask fell out, but it's okay. It's meant to like get off and come back on. Yeah. Like you have to like take off the mask in order to put the helmet on. Otherwise, it's nearly impossible to put on with the mask on. At least for Dahlia can't put it on either. But yeah, that be the helmet. I don't have the mask strapped on. Like the straps exist, I just haven't strapped it on because I can't be asked, so I've just been leaving it. But yeah, anyways, that is the Helldiver helmet. I think it looks fucking cool.
Nice.
Now, another project that I finished recently. The dog is very concerned at my movement. But another project I finished recently is this knife. From The Last of Us. I freehanded the background. That was pencil. I freehanded the background and I 3D printed the hanging thing. So, yeah, hold on. Maybe I can. And the knife itself is a knife that I bought off of Temu, but I added this little bit of vinyl on it. That white bit didn't exist on the original knife. I added it because that's what the knife from the game looks like, and I like sanded it so it looks kind of like used and like not completely new and shiny, but yeah. And it's still a functional knife, and I can still like take it off and use it because I do use it very often, you know. But yeah. All right, let me put it back up. Oh yeah, anytime I need it, I could just like pick it up. Stop. You're gonna have a little bit of eye contact. Right, we're gonna have to go there. Perfect. Huh? Well, yeah, I know. Obviously, it wasn't the same. It can never be the same. The first time is always the best time. Looking good, mine. Thank you. But yeah. Did you learn German, Mo? I mean, I lived in Germany for a whole year and I needed to kind of like figure out ways to communicate with the people, at least, you know, hey, wo ist die Toiletten? Entschuldigung, ich habe vergessen mein Portemonnaie vergessen. Like, you gotta know like the basic stuff, like, oh, you know, sorry, like, where is this, where is that, how do I find this kind of deal. Yeah, the Toiletten, yeah. Haben Sie ein Auto? Yeah, it's easy. Like those kind of basic things you'd want. Sorry. Raise this again. But yeah, those kinds of things that you want. Like you want to know, you know, like how do I find this? How do I find that? But otherwise, common phrases that I kept hearing in Germany, I also repeat. I'm like an autistic child. I hear something and I start fucking like repeating it constantly, even though there are 100% better ways of communicating. But no, I'll just scream something in German until somebody does it. I hear her typing. Oh, it's not on my screen. Okay. Never mind. I don't know, I said I was an autistic child and then I started hearing you typing. I was like, oh. Once I watched a German streamer and convinced myself that I had learned German. Spoiler, I did not. It's not hard. It's very similar to English, and if you know English, you can be decent at understanding German if you know what to look for, right? So, for example, when knowing kein or nein or like all of these are negative words. So nicht, kein, nein, these are all like negative. So it's a no when it comes to that word. Like, so when you read on a fountain kein Trinkenwasser, it's not drinking water. And it sounds similar, kein Trinkenwasser, right? But if you don't understand the like what to look for in the language, you wouldn't figure out that just means not drinking water. But yeah, with context, with you know all that stuff, it's not that hard of a language. It's hard to learn how to write and how to read it because, well, how to read it is pretty fucking easy because they write exactly what they say. Like, there's no, what is it called? Like in English, fucking silent letters and all that shit. Fuck that shit. No, they don't have that in Germany. Silent letters don't exist. Every letter has a meaning in German. I think I just do stuff, wait for the no, and just find out if they're okay or not. You're the dumb people. I mean, a lot of the times I'll do it too. Like I speak enough languages to be able to act like a tourist in any fucking situation. So when fucking people convert to mesh and then go in and then AF. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so where the fuck was I? Yeah, I speak enough languages to be able to act like a tourist in any fucking situation. So in that sense, I'll probably kind of, if I'm in Lebanon, like somebody starts going at me like, oh no, you did this thing wrong, and I'm like, oh sorry, no Arabic. You speak English. Like, you know, I just act like a Russian or some shit like that. It works surprisingly well for in most cases. But yeah, it gets me out of trouble half of the fucking time, which I like. You totally have a Russian R. Россия. Русский. Is that what it is? Русский. Россия. I don't fucking know. Brother. Yeah. Okay, we gotta make this thick. Very nice. Now we deselect, we come here, we search. I mean, the Arabic R is even stronger than the Russian R. Float and then hide. There we go. Wow, look at these holes. Look at all these holes. That's what I would say on Prostitute Street in Switzerland. Look at all these holes. Hmm?
Mr. Hanky?
Howdy ho. Oh no. Was have I done? I have moved it. And I was not supposed to move it. There. Okay. Okay, it's looking nice. I'm very curious what it would look like with proper lighting. So it's gonna take me a little bit, but I'm going to try to light it in a second. One more, it's just one more layer, I think. How many layers is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be 6 fucking layers. You know what? At least that last layer is not annoying. Let there be light. Hello, Nettie Kitty. How you doing? You didn't know that? It's so hard for me to roll that Spanish, that R in Spanish. Well, there's the Lebanese, well, it's not the Lebanese, but like the French, they do the Pourquoi, monsieur, the that R. All right, so we're gonna add a curve, and we're gonna add a Bezier. Such a fun word to say. We press A, delete vertices, and we start fresh from here. But yeah, Nerdy Kitty, how you doing? I'm surprised you didn't come in with the penis. I'm more disappointed actually that you didn't come in with the penis. There we go. You almost did? Damn. You take off the strap-on before coming in, or what? You're like, maybe I should take this thing off. Yeah. A little bit of etiquette, you know? Gotta wash it? Yeah. Fair, fair, fair. Huh? Okay, this goes down and then all the way to here and then up to there. She's saving it for Risk? Yeah, I won't be playing. I called Surdy an asshole yesterday for it. He was a little bitch. I remember I was in his channel yesterday, and I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, we'll be playing Risk on Saturday. And then he looks at me and he's like, Mo, you did say you wanted to join. I was like, no, I'm not joining because you decided to be an asshole. And he's like, what? And then I explained to him that literally like the last time I was on his stream, I was like, yeah, I can join you on Risk, but it's gonna have to be any day other than Saturday. And the guy 2 minutes later just went like, okay guys, so Saturday it is. I think he forgot my message. You heard me say I can't. Yeah, and then he was like, okay guys, so Saturday ghoul. And I was like, oh, I guess, okay. But yeah, I think he just kind of like didn't register or something. But yeah, he just kind of. But now he's going like, oh, we can do it like on Thursday or something. And I'm like, yeah, I can join on Thursday. Meanified. Yeah. Bitchified. Certified dickhead. I'm good with Thursdays. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure I'll be playing fucking weekly, but I would like to join. I haven't played Risk since I was like a child. I have no recollection of how it's even fucking played. So, like, I'm just interested in trying, at least to start with. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. There. I'm good with that, JK, every day, all day. But yeah, we'll see. I'll need to figure out whether. But you need to remember, I'm not sure Thursdays is gonna be that, because we do Baldur's Gate Tuesdays or Thursdays depending on availability of people. So even on Thursdays, it's already kind of like digging into some of our other plans, if that makes sense. But that's Thursday, I'm free. We drop it here. Okay, cool. Now, I think last thing is the windows. And then we make the frame and we try to render what it would look like if it did look like if I did fucking print it. We're gonna try to like see just a general idea. I don't know how well this hole is going to work in printing, like these tiny ass holes. Heh, I said assholes. These tiny assholes. Now I just see assholes in front of me. What about you, Dahlia? Do you want to play with us? Well, she's working on that Thursday. That's why we're not playing Baldur's Gate that Thursday. But for sure, that Thursday she's not able to. She has work. Like, I know she doesn't come back home until like 11 p.m. that Thursday. Okay, so we are going to convert to mesh, and then now that we have it as a mesh, we press A. Actually, press A, then F. then this, then this. And this. Okay, and press P to separate the two fucking things. Unselect, go here, and bring that layer closer. Make sure all the layers are nicely spaced. There we go. Now we have the whole art in 3D. Okay, and we have the layers set up. Well, not yet. Hold on, let me just boolean this motherfucker. Boop and float and hide. There we go. Now we have all the holes. What? There's a missing hole? Whatever. It's a missing hole. It's a quirk of the project. I'll add it later if I give enough of a shit. Let's see what happened. All right, can you explain like I'm a child what he just did? I can explain like I'm a child what he just did. He did some things with some tiny assholes. Yes, I did. Testing the bot. I said a bad word, messing with the whole apologies. Okay, so cool. What are you trying to understand? I can explain the thought process behind. So about 2 months ago, maybe more, I made this art of a RuneScape city. Right? I decided, wouldn't it be fun to make this into a 3D thing where like you actually see the stuff closer and further away from you, right? Like wouldn't it be nice? So I used Dahlia's Crycut machine or Cricut or whatever the fuck it is in order to create some depth on this. So I made a few different. Hold on, let me just lower the light because when I bring stuff to the camera, it becomes very bright. Okay. So I used Dahlia's Cricut machine to cut this as a first. Cricut machine? Huh? Well, yeah, she cut it for me, but yeah, I sent her the thing. But yeah, basically we used Dahlia's Cricut machine to like cut out the original like art. And then I decided to make it even better. So we cut it out of like a little bit more cardboardy paper, and like I made a paper frame and shit like that. Now that I have a 3D printer, I am trying to create it in 3D in Blender right here. And I want to actually like create a 3D thing. Now, the thought is that I would just kind of make this and then this. So it would either be something along these lines where it's a stand and then you can like slot these in, and then that stand would kind of like have a light emanating in between. So then you'd have this, or it would have to be a frame. So it would kind of have to go like this, And then let me just rotate it really quickly. I wonder which one it is. Is it this one? No, it's... Oh, it's the wrong fucking one. 90. Wrong one. 90. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, so it would either have to be something like this with like an actual plate in the background. So we would do this and then we can shrink this. This is for basically, yeah, for 3D printing. Needs to be a little thicker. Thank you. Cool. And then this would be like this. Yeah, so that's the thought, right? Is that I would have like a little cityscape kind of product in that. I'm super curious to this program. Blender. It's a 3D program. Free on Steam. Blender. It is Blender. Yeah, Blender. That's it. It's free on Steam. Anyone can use it. It's a 3D program. But yeah, so that would be the art. Now imagine I paint this like in different shades of... No, I don't fucking know. How do I enter material editor? UV editing, perhaps? I don't fucking know. Modeling, layout, sculpting, texture paint, I guess. I could probably... Object mode? How do I fucking texture this program? Mate? How the fuck do I do this? Oh, wait. I know, it's in object properties, isn't it? Visibility, shading, collection. Where the fuck is your... Aha! There we go. Alright, cool. I need a brown. It's still not brown. Okay, well, I guess we're taking our first shot of the night. Well, I don't have any alcohol here. Actually, I do have alcohol here. All right. I did say at the beginning of the stream that I take a shot every time I have to like actually Google a tutorial or something along those lines. So, yeah. We got a buzzball. I just took a fucking giant sip of Irish cream. It wasn't even a sip. Holy shit. I drank a fair bit of that. But yeah. I actually had this funny idea with Dahlia because we got like the tiny little buzzball. So you see this big one. I got this idea that I would like bring back Fortnite for a day on this channel because it was a massive thing that I used to play on my Twitch. that we would bring Fortnite for a day, and we would buy like 20 of these tiny buzzball, like smaller ones. They're not the same size. They would be like this size. And every time we drank a shield potion, we would like have to chug a whole small buzzball. I thought that was a fun idea. I think we're still gonna do it, but yeah, we're just a little busy. I've only seen pics of those things. That's so funny. You'd be so drunk. That's the idea. Yeah, I've always played drunken Fortnite, and you know what would be how to change item or object color in Blender. Right, to change an object color, select the object, go to shading. In the workspace. Okay, I went to shading. Create a new material by clicking new? Huh? To change the color of an object in Blender, select the object, go to the shading workspace. Oh, wait, this bitch. Okay, no, we're YouTubing. We're YouTubing because fucking Google's AI is, well, it's not even Google's AI. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's Indian.
It's actually super easy to change object color in Blender. So without further delay, let's get started and see how you can do this. Now to demonstrate this, I've already opened up the Blender software. And this is the default interface which you're going to see when you start Blender.
Oh my
now,
god.
As you can see, we already have a cube present in the canvas. But I don't really want to use this cube to demonstrate this tutorial. So let me delete this cube.
That I found.
And instead of this, let me add some another
object.
object.
I know, I love it. I love the accents. It's fucking funny.
Let me add a monkey. So to do that, you need to go to the add menu.
What?
Which is present right here. Next, go to mesh, and right at the end, you will find this monkey option. So simply click on it. Now, let me change the angle a little bit so that the face of the monkey is clearly visible. And let me also zoom in a little bit like this.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, to change the color of this particular monkey, you need to look inside the properties window, which is present right here. And properties window contains a bunch of different options. Some options are common for all the objects, and some options are selection dependent, meaning they are unique to the selected object.
Oh my god, dude, tell me how the fuck to change the color.
So, which is present right material option.
Okay, there we go. It's a material option. So here, I see. So what happens now? Oh dear. Hello? Oh. Oh. Brenda is not responding. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. Thank you. All right. So the base color has to be that shitty brown. Metallic, no, not really. Diffuse. Oh my god, that didn't work either.
You need to click on this new button, which is present right here. Now, the moment you click on this new button, you will see a bunch of different options that will appear right here.
Your strength is not helping.
We have base color, metallic, roughness, IOR, alpha, etc., etc. And we will go through all these options one by one in my upcoming videos. But right now, the option that defines the object color is this one, that is base color. So click on this option. Next,
there it is.
select the color that you want for your object. So let's say I want this particular color for my object or for my monkey in this particular case. And once you're done, that's it.
I gotta shake
Now,
my head,
you may
dude,
be
every
wondering,
time.
we changed the color of our monkey, but it is not visible on screen. And that's because currently this particular mode is selected, that is display in solid mode. So you need to change the mode from display in solid mode to this particular mode, that is display render preview. And the moment you click on this mode, you will see that the change in color is clearly visible on screen. So let me show this to you once again. Click on.
Okay, it's done. We're done. Got it. Cool. Thank you. All fixed. Very much. All very good fixed. Okay, so what I was trying to do is give me that sun over here. Now, I want to make this Delibano, holy fuck. Long time. How are you? How you doing, dude? Too much? Okay. Now, what if I just whoop? Properties. Data. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Where did my son go? Oh my god. Ah! So strong. So strong? Why son so strong? I don't know. I think we just got invited to... What the fuck is that? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How's everything going? Not bad, dude. I've been chilling. I moved to America since the last time. I think the last time you spoke to me, I was still in Germany. I have also what is it called? Like I've also gotten married. I've also I don't know, been 3D printing. That's what I'm doing right now. Like I'm working on a 3D print project. So yeah, I've been everywhere pretty much. This needs to be orange to a certain extent. There we go. Yeah, so that's the general idea here. Okay, cool. Congrats. Happy for you. Thank you. What about you? How have things been on your end? How's life treating you? I sure hope it's treating you well. I don't know if this is working or not. I don't know if this looks good or not. But we'll see. Let's make this black. Black. Black and Barack Obama. Cool. Life is working. Currently trying my best to go international in Speedway and make Lebanon happy. make Lebanon happy? Like, as in just fans, or like... I'm just not understanding how this is beneficial for Lebanon. But yeah. I don't understand the Lebanon bit, but otherwise, fuck yeah, dude. Okay, this is weird. Now, how do I render? Modeling. I mean, that's I don't know. How does that even fucking look? Because the way I thought about it was, let me try this. If it goes Control S, I need to shrink the piss out of this. This is not good. It's still thin. It's still too thick. Cool. And then I want to shrink this. Cool. So we would have, well, I'd need to probably get rid of these first, but get this shit out of here. Thank you. All right. Not bad, right? Fans, I'm the only Lebanese speedway racer. That's why and once I make it to GP Grand Prix, then the sport can grow in Lebanon. Fuck yeah. I mean, I know a bunch of people who own like racing cars, like one of my friend Usama, not Bin Laden. He owns a 350Z like modified and all that shit. Maybe you know him. He's in the underground kind of, you know, the racing gang motherfuckers. Maybe you're in that fucking what's the fucking word? Society, community. Probably. Okay. So you know what? I have a better idea for this, actually. Yeah. Get out of here. Racing dirt bikes, not that good on cars. Well, I kind of just assumed like motorsports were more like were a little bit more like interconnected, at least in Lebanon, considering that it's not a very common thing. Like you'd think the communities would be a little bit more interconnected in Lebanon. But yeah, no, I know more of the car gang. Most of the motorcycle owners that I know in Lebanon are like in Tripoli. Like they're more, they don't care about racing. They really give a shit about just fucking going off-roading and shit, like for the funs of it. So it's not really a racing scene in Tripoli. But there is a massive fucking drifting scene because our court in Tripoli, the massive what is it called? The stadium in Tripoli, like they host drift. Oh, at least they used to. I don't know if they still fucking do that. Lebanon is famous with, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so these are good. So I'm gonna have to fucking probably do this, and then I'm going to probably need to Oh, this is gonna fucking suck, dude. So, here's what I'm trying to do, by the way, for those of you who are curious. I am trying to build the frame for this thing so that these things can like slot into the frame easily. And that way I can just have... see, then this way, then right. Motherfucker, get out of here. Okay. Right. So the idea is to have these little groves right here that wouldn't affect it that much. And you would just take it, cancel, make it very thin. How do I make it thinner, dude? Oh, it's already super fucking thin. Okay. Cool. G. And boom. That's another grove. Do you see it now? I don't know if that made it any easier to understand. I'll be with you in a second, Dilibano. I know you're probably still messaging. They still do. That's where I will race the GP, either in Tripoli or in Beirut. Okay, nice. Well, I'm originally from Tripoli, so I just remember we used to have like the drifting thing, and I used to go watch it like every Saturday. It was. I don't know if they ever reopened that strip of the highway that's in Tripoli that people started using as fucking drag racing, because literally the government just wouldn't reopen that road. So people would just sneak their cars onto it and just fucking drag race. Because it's an empty piece of fucking land, you know what I mean? Like, nobody is on there. No risk of accident or anything of that sort. Okay, so this is the grove situation, I guess. Cool. Is that more clear on what I'm doing? Like, yeah, I feel like that's pretty fucking clear. Like, they go slot themselves into these groves, and I think if I do this... Lebanese people are good at sneaking things. I don't think it's the fact that Lebanese people are good at sneaking things. I just think the government doesn't give enough of a shit. Or the fact that literally wasta. Like, oh, I can drive, and then like, oh, if I get caught, بتمشيني الواسطة. بيمرق لي اياها بواسطة. رواق. البابي بيحكي. Like, my dad will talk to him and everything will be okay. تعرف مين أبي? You know who my father is? ولو. It's, yeah. Corruption. يا معلم. It's everywhere. Even here in fucking America. It's fucking stupid. Absolute trash. All right. So if I do this and then I just... I don't want to make a new collection. That's right. You can get away without paying tax in Lebanon because they don't give a shit. Yeah, honestly. It's not that they don't give a shit. It's that if they gave a shit, they'd have to actually do something about it. You know what I mean? So they just don't. It's nice sometimes, but it's horrible at other times. The music has been off for fucking a while. I just realized the music has not been on for a bit. Okay, so you're not hearing him? Huh? What? I just lowered it a little too much. Anyways, tell me, are you the new Leonardo da Vinci? Da Vinci? No, I'm just playing around. I got a 3D printer, as I said. I've been fucking around with it. I made a Helldiver's helmet up there. Like full on Helldiver's helmet with the logo and everything, so I can wear it as cosplay and shit. Now I'm trying to make this like frame into something nice. That's actually sick. What can you make with the 3D printer? Literally anything. Like I make like little Warhammer figurines. I'm making this thing right here that you can see. I want to make a I literally made in the back there, you can see the knife that's on the display. I couldn't find any nice custom what's the word, like hooks in order to hold that knife the way it's held, like upwards. So I just kind of made my own and I 3D printed them. And now I have like hooks that are... That frame, will it actually be yeah, so here, let me Yeah, let me explain it to you. So a while ago, maybe 3 months ago at this point, I made this art. Right? A lot of people liked it, a lot of people enjoyed it. It's a city from a game called RuneScape. Basically, I made this kind of layered style art and it looked really nice and I really enjoyed it. Excuse me. After I made that, I decided to do 3D print, like to do a 3D kind of like paper style of the same art because I thought it looked nice. Then, because that didn't work and paper is not really like very durable material, I decided I just quit that project and I stopped working on it until I got a 3D printer. Now I have a 3D printer, so I'm back to this project and I'm trying to make it into like a thing like this, but the idea behind it is that I want to like put an LED light so it would kind of look more like this dragon thing over here or this unicorn thing or this. Like I want to put a light inside so that people can, you know, like so that it would look nice. And then I would like print a sky or something in the background that would look pretty cool too. But yeah, the whole idea is I would print the frame in pieces and I would print everything like in little bits. This would need to be negative. Yeah. Damn, I believe that that will be sick, and I love your design for sure. Yeah, I have a few designs of the same style. Let me see if I can find the other designs. So yeah, there's this design, there's this design, and there's this. So I made 3 so far, but there's more. I just kind of stopped working on this project until I get a 3D printer, and now that I have one, I'm on it. All right, we're Googling something else. How to merge objects. How to merge objects into one in Blender. We're taking a shot because I have to fucking Google how to do. Merge or combined. Oh, Control J. Okay, yeah, cool. That's it. All right. So Control J. Nope. Oh, well, that didn't work out. Okay, Control J. There we go. Now they're all one object. And if I go into the modification panel, negative, negative, there we go. There we go. All the slots are perfectly fitting. Sexual. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So now that we have all the slots fitting, all the sluts, I want this to fit properly. And that should be it. I shouldn't be too much longer from this point if I just space S and then oop, there we go. Now that should print nicely, and I should be able to just put it here. I don't need this. Control C, Control V, then bring it all the way. Okay. Cool. So now we take this, and just delete this face. Motherfucker. Okay. And we just extrude it inwards. Okay, sorry, just need to make sure. And all right. One of my kids' parents does not want them to participate in anything Halloween, so either I don't do anything for Halloween half day, or I just do or I just have to kick the kid out of the room for the day. It's sad, but I gotta respect it. How do you kick the kid out of the room? Like, do you just send him to like the principal's office or something, or? Mother. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Ooh, this is one of my favorite songs. Okay. I think we should be done. I just need to slice it and then I can print this. I'd have to slice this frame a little bit weirdly, but yeah. What if I just, whoop. And I just took this down. Yeah, this has to have its own clone in the back here. Ooh, it's not even touching. What a sexy fucking thing. Look at that. Everything is fitting so well. I'll print it and I'll update in the creative chat of my canal, my Discord, basically. But yeah, once I print it, I'll share the result with you guys so everybody can see what I'm doing. So that you know I'm not cheating or anything. Okay. So that is the background, and that is the cityscape. And that is the side thing. And the bottom bit is emptied out so I can fit LEDs in there. And hell, you know what? Just because I am a what's the word? Oh, wrong one. Just because I'm a merciful God, Control J these. Come on. We want a cylinder. Up. What in the shit? Okay, well, whatever. Oh, now you fucking work. Snapping ass piece of shit. And scale it up. Make it bigger. And make it larger. So now what we do, we take this, we add a modifier, a Boolean modifier, and then we select this, float. And then we need to find the cylinder and hide it, and now we have a power cord outlet, which doesn't seem to be large enough. Oh, aha, there we go. I see another issue. I see another potential issue, but yeah, now it has a little outlet cord so I can like bring out a wire if I need to. From the light that'll be like in this bit down here. I don't know about a button, but we probably will need one. They go to a different classroom who isn't participating in anything Halloween, which won't be any class lol, so honestly she will have to just keep them home that day. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I was like, okay, if they don't want it, can you like just request like, hey, don't bring your son home, we're doing Halloween. You said you didn't want it. Sorry, don't bring your son to school or your daughter to school or whoever the fuck it is. Cause kids all around the campus dress up and there's a whole parade, so either he has to go sit with an adult in a room or stay home. Yeah. Can the parent just refuse to keep them home?
Yeah. I can't tell them that.
Huh.
But I can make it clear that he's just gonna go sit in a room with a stranger, do no work, have nothing. Legally, I can't tell.
Okay. All right. So I just need one more square, which I seem to be struggling to find a decent one here. I guess this one is as good as fucking any. Okay, then we row it like this. There we go. Then we just take it in here. Put it in there. Make sure it's covering everything. Get me out. Thank you. Cool. Now, we just gotta make sure that this stops them all right here. And then we just did it. And then take it all the way over there. For the same kind of thing. Make sure it's all good. This is not good. It needs to come out a little bit more. Okay. Now, that in theory should be the full final product. Done. Right? This would just be glued on top. Unless... Oh. Control. Okay. Come on. How big a brother have to make you? Son of a bitch. Son of an actual bitch. So, okay. Now, undo this. Undo the X thing. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Where's my... Okay, I'm out. I'm upside down somehow. Oh, there we are. We're free. Okay. Looking good. And I can lower this a little bit. All right, so we can add these. I can make these to 1 by pressing Control J. Then I have to make these. Oh yeah, and I have to apply the Boolean. That way it's permanently in a hole. Okay, cool. So now I want these to be printed like this. Okay. That's looking good. Now I absolutely do not get what that is. Oh, okay. What if I just... There is... Not edge slide, where the fuck is it? Split. Where is it? Oh, bisect. Okay, maybe I can make this a little easier on myself, actually. Merge at last. All right, then we go here. And this one. Oh, well, actually, just these. Merge, center. Oh, you motherfucker. I hate that sometimes just shift doesn't fucking register. Like, I can press shift and then it just doesn't register that I pressed a fucking button. It just goes like, oh, sir, you seem to be trying to do something, but let me just fuck you. Okay, how this? Fuck you. God. Merge at last. And then merge at last. Cool. So that's done. Cool. Yeah, basically I have to cut this top off separately, and what I want is to cut it this way. So that way I can like glue it pretty easily together and then like slot the little things in. The stream's already getting a little long, so I'm just going to end it here. Hold on, let me quickly check. Oh, we do have Surti. We can raid Surti. Let's bust over to Thirtified. Let's bust over to Thirtified. Okay, I think so. Yeah, it is. Say hi to Surti for me, guys. Don't forget to fucking say hi to Surti. I heard my guy. All right, say hi to Surti. Let him know that I think he has a small penis, even though he's black. So just let him know that I think it's important for him to know. I'll let you know how much this costs, just generally in material, but otherwise, much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Mwah.
Mo's here. Hi,